The holidays start here at Kroger with a variety of options to celebrate traditions old and new. You could do a classic herb-roasted turkey or spice it up and make turkey tacos. Serve up a go-to shrimp cocktail or use Simple Truth wild-caught shrimp for your first Cajun risotto. Make creamy mac and cheese or a spinach artichoke fondue from our selection of Murray's cheese. No matter how you shop, Kroger has all the freshest ingredients to embrace all your holiday traditions. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. It is a super slow news day for Instagram. And do you want to know how I know that? Because the most exciting thing that happened today is that an Instagram glitch lets people post extra long photos. Today my cousin sent me a message and she said, "How do you do this?" And it was a super long post. It's the only way I can describe it. Basically, it's a glitch that allowed people to post extra long images onto their feeds. It was actually kind of attention grabbing, because it takes a long time to scroll through. This glitch only works on iOS, but you could see it on Android as well. To make it work, you basically just created or saved an extra long image, then opened up the photo selector and chose it. The app seems to have failed to properly crop these images. However, this issue has now been fixed. A spokesperson for Facebook said, quote, "We're aware of a bug involving oversized photos on Instagram. We're working quickly to fix the issue, and it is now fixed." I'm actually working on a blog post called "How to Make Content That Doesn't Suck." Because really, you want people to like what you're doing and benefit because they enjoy your content, because it's either funny, or it's educational, or it's inspirational, or something entertaining. That's what you want. So what kind of content sucks? Here's the easiest way to say it. Simply, it's pictures and video that do not appeal to people unless those people know you personally. If a viewer needs to know you, your background, your personality, your travels, your interests, or anything else in order to appreciate that content, but if they don't know those things, then to them, your content sucks. Let's take, for example, the selfie. It's not that selfies are inherently bad. In fact, they're not, although there are some bad ones out there. The issue is that in most cases, selfies don't provide enough entertainment or information for people that don't know you to consider that valuable content. It's really tempting to look at famous people who could take a selfie, post it with a line from like a Drake song or something, and then they get a huge amount of engagement from their fans who do consider that as entertainment. And then you think, well, maybe that's what I should be doing, right? But for the vast majority of the world, the people who are not celebrities, selfies or other really bad pictures do not count as valuable content because it doesn't provide entertainment or information to people who do not know you personally. I'm guilty of this too. This is not an isolated thing. Don't feel like I'm singling anybody out. If you're a small business owner or an entrepreneur, you do have to put in more work than you might if you just took a simple selfie or maybe just a product photo. It's easy to think like, well, I sell a product. Let me just put a picture of that product up and people will buy it. More action is required than that, regardless of if you sell clothing, shoes, ice cream, software, whatever it is. A picture of that thing is not going to make people take action. The important part is to understand that people don't buy a product or a service, they buy the end result. Like when you buy a gym membership, you're really buying access to the place where you can get the abs you've always wanted. I'm working on a lot more content around this, but this is the general concept. That's it for today, but let me just mention that if you want to get show notes, information, access to me, you want to ask me questions, I have a group on Facebook. It's called the Instagram Stories. That's where I share all this secret information that you want to know. Find me on Facebook. The Instagram Stories is the name of the Facebook group. That's it for today. Thanks for listening.